Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today I am gonna be sharing a list of Prime Video lesbian movies that was released this year in 2024 that I would highly recommend you all to go ahead, go watch, go support because Prime Video, to be honest, besides other platforms, they've been doing a very good job when it comes to inclusion, especially this year. So I just wanted to go ahead and go share this list just in case you have missed any of these movies. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna start off with House of Spoils. A chef opens her first restaurant. There she will face chaos in the kitchen as she has to come up with a very unique basically menu under a lot of pressure because of her investor, and she also starts to have a lot of self-doubt as she is basically pressured to come up with something that nobody is actually expecting her to come up. That movie is actually a horror thriller and it was released very recently. I've actually watched the movie. It's a very good movie. I just want to make sure that you all know the movie is not about, her orientation. It's actually about her being a chef. And yes, she is a queer chef. I really enjoyed this movie and I will highly recommend you all to go ahead and go watch it as well. Let me tell you, the quality and the visuals, for me, it's definitely a 10 out of a 10. Then we have the beautiful Summer. Genia, a young lady, experienced a life-changing moments. Gina wants to fall in love, but she actually ends up meeting a young painter. She discovers the artistic cycles of basically Turim that thanks her to guide Amelia, a sensual young woman who is very different from anybody else she has ever met. And Genia ends up falling in love with Amelia. It ends up, shaking up her whole entire world because it was a feeling that she definitely didn't expect, to get from another woman, especially her being young and she meeting someone that's almost similar, a little bit older than her, but has a way more, life experience. The movie is very, good. I've actually came across this movie very unexpectedly, and I feel like it really did very good, and hopefully, the ratings will go up. Then we have my old ASS Elliot, who has been advised by her future self not to fall in love, is confident she can do so after receiving the advice. Until she meets the older self of a guy that she actually used to like, she realizes she has, to rethink everything about family and also her orientation and what's becoming a transforming summer for her. The movie actually got a 7 out of a 10 rating, and it's so far one of the most commented recent, movies because it just got recently released. So if you guys haven't watched it, I will highly recommend you also go, to Prime Video to go watch it. The movie is basically very straightforward. It's an interesting plot, and yes, it is queer. So we always have to support it when it, has all of this inclusion in it. Then we have Anyone But You. Holly and Claudia are getting married at a lavish destination wedding in Australia, and it's their wedding that basically when everything starts to unveil B and Ben to secure some harmony for the wedding, Claudia and Hailey try to reunite the pair, a plan that basically inspires B and Ben to basically pose as a perfect couple in order for, to help out their friends to cause no drama at the wedding. Even though, the couple, which are the lesbian couple, is not the leading characters, but, the movie is surrounded by their wedding. I have done a review regarding it. I will highly recommend you also go to the channel. I really enjoyed it. I feel like even though they were not the main characters, I still feel like it was surrounded by them to make sure that their wedding were, was gonna go well. So that's why, I really enjoyed it. Then we have Marinette. It's a biopic of Mariette Pichon, the first French footballer to sign for the American Professional League, a record-setting woman in basically in all terms of goals per game and basically selections of the French national team. She's actually very popular and got, a worldwide recognition of everything that she have done. And the movie was very well recommended, but only started to get momentum in 2024 at the beginning of the year. The film is a sports drama. Marinette is queer and is a successful woman who fought for her dreams, no matter, her being from another country, she having another nationality. She knew what she wanted and she basically went for it. This one is not even about her being queer, but yes, it's about a woman that believes that she can achieve her dreams, and she definitely does. So then we have Chestnut. A recent graduate becomes entangled in a relationship with a man and a woman during her summer after, college. She rebelly creates a bond with the woman, but she is giving her a hard time to break her walls as the basically the college, graduate is following more and more for the girl, but the woman is basically not giving her the same energy back. It's kind of some way, somehow playing with her emotions. But later on, she starts to realize that the girl that she's actually attracted to, who is her lover in this case, has her mind somewhere else, and her mind is actually with the guy that they both have been hooking up with. So it's just a whole lot going on. And at the end, she realized that the girl that she wants to be with would never want to be with her because, like I said, her mind is, and her heart is somewhere else. But the movie is very good. It's very good. It really teaches you that if something isn't for you, it isn't for you, and you just have to recognize and accept it despite you wanting it so bad. Then we have Love Lies Bleeding. Jackie is determined to make it big as a bodybuilder and heads to Las Vegas to compete in a competition. On her way, she passes through a small town in New Mexico where she meets Lou, the lonely manager of a local gym. Lou's father is and basically a criminal dealer and runs a basically a criminal organization. Jackie and Lo fall in love, but their relationship leads to complex because of Lou's family and their trauma and everything they went through. To be honest, at the end of this movie, everything was very graphical, like very very graphical. But I do feel like this movie needs no introduction. It was very popular when it was released. It got very good reviews, and the fact that the couple also ends up together, they actually ends up turning their relationship into a partnership is also very good. But one thing we also have to say that they basically develop a codependent relationship where things just started to get very, very toxic and intense between them. So yeah. Then we have Chuck Chuck Baby. Helen lives with her ex-husband, his 20-year-old girlfriend, their new baby, and his mother, Gwen. Her life is a nightmare, and like the other woman she works with at the local chicken factory, when Joanne, the girl she basically secretly was in love with when they were back in school, comes back in town, Helen's world is basically turned upside down. The movie got popular in 2024, and to be honest, it's a very, very good movie. It's about, you falling in love with someone, but some way, somehow, life just doesn't go your way. You guys get separated, you move on, you get married, and you get divorced. And now you're living with your ex, but your ex is living with someone else, with their mother. So your whole life is just not going as you thought it would. But then this special person who you basically fell in love with come back in the picture, and now you just see how your whole life very differently is how you would normally see it. To be honest, this movie is probably one of the movies that I'm most excited for. Me personally, I haven't watched it yet, but I'm definitely 100% gonna go take a look at it, and hopefully it's giving what it's supposed to give. So yes, guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments because, like I always say, your opinion does matter. And I also want to say that I've activated the super stickers to the channel just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. It will actually help us out a lot in order to take the channel to the next level. And I also want to say, if I have left out any other Prime Video new lesbian movies, please drop them down below in the comments. It will be very, very helpful. Thank you so much for all the love and all the support you guys been showing. Until the next video, I really hope you have enjoyed this one, and good.